Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed on the topic chain map, right? So it was simple. Now today we'll be discussing on the topic heap, right? So let's get into the definition part. What does the definition part say here? A heap is a specialized binary tree based structure that satisfies the heap property, right? So the heap is a specialized binary tree based data structure that satisfies the heap property, right? That satisfies the heap property. The parent node is either always this one greater or always smaller. When the parent node is always greater than the child nodes, then it is called as maximum heap. And when the parent node is always smaller than the child node, then it is called as minimum heap, right? Than its children. So here the parent node is either always greater or always smaller than its children. Just remember this one: max heap and minimum heap. When the parent node is always greater than than its child nodes, then it is called as maximum heap. When the this one what do we call, the parent node is always lesser than this one, the child nodes or its children, then it is called as min heap, right? So if you again I'm telling this, so we are doing it on Python. We have already done this one using the JavaScript and Java as well, right? So if you want to know the concept of heap, so data structures and other programming languages, so I have done the same thing in JavaScript and Java. You can just check it, right? So you can just check my LinkedIn post as well. The first thing that I had posted was about the data structures in JavaScript itself, right? So you can just go through that, right? It will be very helpful in the this one last minute revision if you are preparing some interview or if you want to implement somewhere about the heap, right? So I have mentioned, or if you are giving some this one contest, in that case it will be really helpful, right? So I have mentioned the space complexity, time complexity, how it works basically, right? And the simple definition with one or two lines basically. So I have went with the same. You can just go through my LinkedIn post, or you can just go through my GitHub as well, or you can just visit the playlist regarding the data structures in JavaScript. So you can do that, or you can just go to the Python. So where we are discussing about the heap right now, right? So I just wanted to discuss regarding the same. I have said the same, right? So now let's move on with the further things. So here we have one more important point regarding the heap. So I wanted to discuss regarding the same, right? So here Python provides a heap queue module again. So this is very important. What does the Python provide? Till the previous topic, chain map. So these five topics, man, especially 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So see here, DQ, counter, order dict, default dict, and the chain map. These are basically, this came from the this one. What do we call? Uh, one second, collections module, right? So here now we are discussing about the heap, and Python provides a heap queue module for minimum heaps by default. Again, this part is very important, right? So Python provides a heap queue module for minimum heaps by default. This is useful for efficiently getting the smallest element in the collection and maintaining a partially sorted structure. Simple, very simple. So let's try to understand the same thing with a very simple example, right? So let me go with import heap queue, right? So heap queue, this is fine. Now let me go with the initial list, man. I'll just go with nums equals 5 comma 3, this one 8 comma 1 comma 2. So this is fine. Now let's do one more thing. Let's convert the list into the heap, right? So I'll just go with the heap queue here. Heap queue module I'm making use of here. So this one, let me go with heapify. Let me go with nums. Let me go with the nums, right? So also let me go with print here. So this one has to be heap. This is fine. Now nums, right? So in the Java or the JavaScript, we had to write this one custom heap, right? So we have to go for bubble up, bubble down. So these things we had to go. So you just have to mention here heap queue, this one heapify or something. So if you don't want to make use of the heap, so we can just go for the priority queue as well, right? So it's simple in the Python basically. That's what I wanted to say here. So this one will be heap. I'm just passing the nums, right? So now we have successfully converted the list into the heap. Next, let's do one more thing. Let's push the new value into the heap, right? So I'll just go with here heap queue. Let me go with heap push. You can see that one in the suggestions as well, right? So I'll just go with the nums. Let me pass 0 here, right? So for the interactiveness, I'll just go with the print statement here. I'll just go with after push. So let me pass something. You have to go with the nums, right? Nums, yeah, nums, correct. So this is my variable name that consists of the list basically 53812. So now let's do one thing. Let's pop the smallest value, man. Right? Let's pop the smallest value. I'll just go with yeah. Let me go with the smallest itself. Variable name. This one will be heap q. But we can just make use of the heap pop. It's very easy in Python, man. About the heap, it's really very easy. So I'll just go with the nums. So let me print. So I'll just go with pop smallest, right? Pop smallest. So let me pass something here, nothing but smallest, right? So this is fine. So we are done with this. So next, let me go with the print. So this will be heap after pop. So I'll just pass again nums. So we are just popping the smallest number and we are printing the list after popping the last element, right? So that's what we are doing here. Line number 18 and 19 I'm speaking of, right? So now what is the output that we need to get here? First thing is, see here, this line import heap queue, whatever I have written. So this is for the heap operations. We are going with the heap operation, so we have to import the heap queue module, right? So now we are creating the list nums, right? So heapify of nums, this one in the line number 11. So what it does, it rearranges the nums into the minimum heap. So that is the reason we are making use of the heapify here, right? So then we are printing the heap here. We are just printing the heap. After rearranging the number into the minimum heap, we are just printing the heap for the interactive purpose. Next, we are going with a heap queue here. This one, heap queue or the heap push, right? So here this one, this operation I'm speaking of, heap push of nums comma 0 I have given. This insert 0 while maintaining the heap order. So we are inserting the 0, right? So this insert 0 while maintaining the heap order. And for the this one, what do we call, for the interactiveness, we are going with the print here. Again, we are printing heap after the push, and again we are making use of the operation heap pop. This removes and returns the smallest element. Finally, we are printing the smallest and final heap 19. So the output that we need to get here is, first we are just printing the here this one heap, right? So min heap basically. So we have to get the output in the ascending order, right? So one not ascending order basically. So this has to be 1 2 8 3 5, right? 1 2 8. So this one 1 2 8 again 3 comma 5, right? So 1 2 8 3 5, right? So after push, this one heap push, we are inserting 0, right? So this has to be 0 comma 2 comma 1 comma 3 comma 5 comma 8. So that is the output we need to get here, right? So next what we are doing, we are popping the smallest one. So when I say we are popping the smallest one, means the smallest element that is present is 0, right? So we need to get here popped smallest 0 first, right? So because we are giving in the this one strings, popped smallest along with the smallest element we are displaying, right? Popped smallest 0 and heap after pop, this one within the strings I have given heap after pop, and nums we are displaying. So the nums will be 1 2 8 3 5, right? So 0 we have popped successfully, right? So this is the output that we need to get. Let's check. Let's check the same. I'll just go with the Python. Let me right click. Let me copy here. Let me paste it over here dot py, right? So here heap, we are getting 12835, which is absolutely correct, right? So this after heapifying, right? Heapifying means here we are rearranging the nums into the minimum heap. So the output that we have got is correct, right? So this is fine. Now after push, what we are pushing basically the number 0. We are going with a heap push, right? We are going with a heap push. So after pushing, we are just inserting the number 0. So this becomes 0 comma 2 comma 1 3 comma 5 comma 8, right? So this is fine. Now we are popping the smallest element among the this one 0 2 1 3 5 8. The smallest element is 0 because we have mentioned this one in the strings. Along with the smallest, we have to get popped smallest 0. We are getting the correct output. So after popping the element 0 from the heap, we have to get the output only the remaining elements. So 1, 2, 8, 3, 5 we are getting, which is absolutely correct. So we are getting the desired output, right? We are getting the desired output. So basically what's happening here, heapified list puts the smallest at front, and then we are inserting 0, that becomes the smallest, and after popping 0 we are returning, I mean heap reorders basically, right? So this is according to the code that we have written, right? So this is it about the heap. And one more thing, just remember, Python provides a heap queue module, this one for min heaps by default. Just remember this one, right? So yeah, now we are done with the heap. We are done with the heap concept. Let me summarize whatever we have learned so far. A heap is an efficient structure for retrieving the smallest or largest elements without full sorting. So we don't have to go for the sorting. We have solved n number of Codeforces problems, n number of LeetCode problems, and some problems on CodeChef. We are giving the contests as well, right? So by this time, we have to know the heap, right? So heap is an efficient structure for retrieving the smallest elements without full sorting. This is very important, right? Whenever we have to go with a complete optimization, right? So whether if you want to go with a logarithmic n, right? So when constraints are very tight, so it's suppose if we don't want to make use of the sorting, which would lead to big of n log n, so we just have to go with a log n on certain this thing, right? So when the constraints are very tight, so in that case we can go with a heap, right? So we can go with a heap or the priority queue, right? So this is very important, man. This plays a vital role when during the optimization part. I mean it, I really mean it actually. So this is it for the heap, right? So just keep these things on the mind. So next we'll be discussing on the priority queue. As we have discussed on the heap, next we'll be discussing on the topic priority queue. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.